could bait the CTs into a false sense of security. If they're not entirely sure about this one, he's going to rattle off a couple of shots, but this is where the vast amount of bodies on this side could prove to be fatal. Twist, though, turns the knife, turns the screw, and turns the heads of Main and Deco. Could go in for more, but they don't check the sandbags, and Thomasin's going to punish too.
Oh, Thomasin straight in for the damage in the back line, but the rest of his team, they've been detonated, trying to piece it together, but Twist's the immortal in the pistol round for Liquid.
Fever pitch in this RMR. Yakindar spotting Thomasin, but still comes out second best. This force by yielding the first frag of the round is a lot of damage. They're able to also pull the plug and get out of there. And Liquid showing respect. They're backing away. They still have the component up mid of Skulls, who's making a move for himself, but Noxy has just sideswiped him with a deagle. This puts Liquid into a really awkward position.
Knock, knock, who's there? Man with a big old deagle. He's waiting for you to come running into his bomb site. Fires off the warning shots, keep the crosshair on him. The 5-7 then strikes. A little bit labored, falls short on the second as well, as Naf is certainly flying into action here. Holds back the wave, gives them time to set up for the post plant and have that bomb punched down. Cadian doesn't need to do anything, as Naf is just mauling them.
Oh, big HE as well, though, from the Dane. And it touches down onto Deco. Oh, he's scratching the head. Guys, this was like a 2v4 a few seconds ago, and suddenly Naf springs into action with 3. It could be a 4th as Cadian maneuvers his way around the corner, takes attention away from Naf's position and pick, and they have secured the 2-0. Not with that.
Cycle another player around with the utility pin pulled already on the flashbang, drops it into pool. Deco goes for the aggro angle, spams onto the first, but completely blind, and Yakindar's Mac 10 runs him down. It's a bit slow though, they can't get themselves in towards the bomb site. You've got 16 seconds left. Noxy, if he could find a frag, it could have been a very different tale. Instead though, they drop 2 of the T's and claim the site.
I think it's going to be a save, honestly. We're getting the job done, and they're still fragging out off the likes of Naf and Skulls as well in particular, looking to try and deal with the remainder of the CTs, but Cadian misses out his chance.
As physically cleanly as possible to send a message. There was some sort of illegal magician chicken in spawn there for the CTs. We'll see if that's given them a bit of magic. The first player will disappear, and that's Cadian that goes down in the act towards Boiler. They clap straight back, and you've got 2 frags now to pay off. You're running straight up through quad. Thomasin, he played on the edge of the balcony, hits once, slows down Yakindar. Naf looks to defend towards Library. Spray's good for 1, but you're down to a 2v2.
So much time left on the clock, they don't have to force the plant, they're deciding to purely off the basis of their positions, and Thomasin, who was last seen in apps, has dropped. I'm not sure if that was heard. That little off angle may catch them off guard, and Skull's caught in transition, and there is Thomasin. Bestia finally getting some success.
A bit safer just lurking inside of the apartments. The rest of Liquid all grouped up. They might have a scrap coming their way. They're just going to go back in dry. No flash over the top. Just straight entries, denying any control, and they get away for free. They go back in.
Madness, absolute madness. And Noxy with the easiest of op shots on Skulls, who was trying to wrap around the back. Maybe a call came that it was a full-on stack on the B side. Not the case, and now Cadian up against Noxy, peekaboo. And a dangerous game at that as Cadian takes him, but the position of Mayan here is so strong. There's no way you anticipate him to be in that angle at that time. And that is the seal of the round coming into play. Bestia double up with 2.
This is a roster that knows their way around a hand cannon. You've got mid control. Luchop's been able to bleed his way down behind this smoke, get a free pick onto the back of Skulls, spam out towards the bedroom, the AK singing for Twist, but no delivery, and the deagle hits him right between the eyes. Suddenly you're in a 4 versus 3 disadvantage.
Love that play from Luchop, man. We were just talking about it. Like, are they going to go for some kind of aggression? They absolutely did. It surprises me that Liquid got caught by that with the lurk smoke down on middle. Noxy in the meanwhile, though, with a 5-7's going to thread through the smoke, and Naf is a goner. It puts it down to Yakindar and Cadian. The good news for Liquid is that both players are healthy, and Cadian has found a frag through the smoke onto Thomasin. A low Mayan is also on the prowl, and Yakindar up close should be best up against the deagle-wielding players. Up he springs in, but it's going to be 2 kills back-to-back. And although there's no kit, there should be enough time for the defuse. Bestia get it done.
Oh, here we go. If the body language looks a little bit deflated, they are straight back into giving it. Yeah, you condition them, right? Where you're going for these mid plays again and again, it kind of makes you think, all right, guys, we need to have a lot more respect around the mid smoke. We can't take as much pace early. Do they clear out Boiler? I mean, they've got the nades for it. You can bounce it around the corner, see if you want to go in guns blazing. They both clear lane at the same time, but the back's completely exposed. They're giving away the frags for free. It's a fire sale towards Boiler. Yakindar at least has the extremities covered. Good for one as he takes down Deco to the grave, leaving it in a 2v2 on rotate towards A.
Important kill for Yakindar, though. That allows Liquid to explode out onto the site, get the post plant in, and with the AWP of Cadian, there's every chance they can lock this down. There is a lot of utility between these two players, though, and Noxy still alive with the AWP. Molly, smoke, 2 flashes in one hand, and Luchov has a smoke and flash of his own, and they have kits. So Skulls are going to try and draw fire away and keep the attention off of Cadian wherever possible, but now he's giving his position away, tries to snatch at the shot, missing out. Skulls now gets nailed down to 16 HP, and Noxy will finish him off. Skulls going to have to try and carve together a masterful 1v2, but it's going to be Luchov that whips out the sidearm and takes him down. And with the kit, they're going to have enough time. Bestia have got success again.
These nail biters keep on coming. You want to play where they're going to be more advantageous. Get up close in the face of the CTs. Main's face could be lit up, not with bullets though, as he bites back onto Skulls. You've got balcony covered. The clothesline is just removing everyone from Liquid. They do at least find 2. Okay, a little bit of room to breathe again now.
There's that dynamic duo we were talking about with the 2 SMGs. They've now traded up to the 1 M4. They're going to push through that smoke, though, and Luchov takes both heads. The executioner. The guillotine comes down, and Bestia with another successful retake.
He tried to play anti-flash on a peek, had his face against the wall, hoping he could beat it, peek off the back of the flash going off, and at least get the 1-for-1. Doesn't work out, though. Mac-10 does deliver. You arm yourself with that M4. Reface round onto quad from Nox, and that gives up a big amount of space. You know, you can bleed in towards A now. They're even out barreling towards Top Banana, so they're fighting both sides at the same time. Bomb's going to wrap back to the one side where there is 2 CTs, so a bit of information here, but the head lopped off.
Yeah, this will feel like they're dizzy right now, Bestia. It's like it's A, no, it's B, no, it's A, no, it's B. They just have no idea what's going on, and Luchov is just going to try and...
No, exactly. It looked like Bomb was going to finish late B at the end of that one. So now he's just going to run straight in, finish it up. Twist was holding the angle towards Library the entire time. Spills the Sanguine in a wine cellar. And they at least...
Oh, we have a Zeus in play. I know you love this one, Jackie.
Could be a shocker.
Oh, Cadian rattles the dome of Luchov, and Twist now hearing plenty of footsteps. Thomas in, shocked into a grave, and now Twist can try and turn his attention onto multiple oncoming T's, getting a second kill. Pretty important, all things considered. It does maintain a player advantage, but Deco through the smoke, double tap Snaff.
Oh, mate. That wasn't a taser, Vince. It was a defib. It's woken him back up. It's got him dialed in and ready to clash onto this pistol. Deco, he's got the fade in hands. Cadian doubles up with Yakindar, round towards Mini Pit. Just playing on the back of the site. Waiting for the smoke to dissipate and them to push in. Noxy clears out the whole way round quad. Has a bit of a read on how this round's going to go. The CT slowly creeping round. They've got the first contact. Backstab comes in for one. Needs to hit the follow-up shot. It's labored, but it's on point. He gets it in the end, and they take the pistol. 4 frags to his name. A round that looked like it was cooked, Vince. SMGs invested into for Liquid. Twist smoked out from Boiler, has to give up the early position. 3 players towards Banana as well. Resmoke can be called in from Naf. Noxy just looking for info. He goes ahead of the smoke, runs on in, dink down from the top, does fall. So the first frag claimed for free to Liquid.
And although there was a rotation, it's because nothing's really been seen in A so far, or B for that matter. They can cheat back over those players again. And out to the open they come. Skulls gets one. Naf on the other side is going to pincer in for one of his own. And it's suddenly gone from bad to worse. Liquid have a 3v1 advantage. And Thomasin, with a Galil, is fully healthy. Does have the time on the clock to try and make this one sting, and the bomb just ahead of him, but he must know that he's getting pincered in from mid in the meanwhile. Gets one, but traded straight back out, and Liquid back into winning ways. A bit of a head scratcher to push one player out on B by yourself. Interestingly, I was just looking into some of the stats here in terms of opening duels. Kindar's 1 and 3. Typically a player that would be looking for the reverse of that stat. Bit of a slow start, but he has a chance to make amends, and it's more of the same. Down he falls, no kills in return, and Molotov nearly lighting up 2 players into an early grave. But it has allowed them to take over a second player. So many low health bars on the side of BESTIA in only 38 seconds.
It's mad that all the damage has basically just been done from utility alone. The opening HE into the molly, right? And now you wait for Twist, finally gets an opportunity to use the rifle. Spams down, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. This still favors BESTIA. They just need to clean out the back of the bomb site. And Skulls, he's cleaving his way through them. Armed with a butcher knife, finds the headshot. Good night from Noxy as he claps back. But 15 seconds and a lot to get done.
Such an important 3K as well, because even after he picks up 3, it's still a 1-on-2. And Noxy with just the P250, he's got the post plant. He's going to accelerate their economy a little bit more going into the next round. But man, Skulls has some crisp aim on him. We've seen it a few times. It seems to be with the SMGs. He got those 2 kills out of Apps in the first half. And now deciding to hit late on, catching Canids with a nade out. That's going to get punished. Thomasin makes the most of it. And now Skulls in a bit of an awkward position. Going to get nullified from Mayan on Apps. And they have enough space. They have enough time now to draw across the bomb. 30 seconds left. Noxy lands a deagle. And suddenly it's down to Yakindar. He's been spotted from a mile off. And BESTIA comes straight back in with Tech9s. A 40-second left on the clock.
And it's about to blow up in Yakindar's face. You might get one. A mere prize at least, a single kill. Yeah, you can maybe hold on to the MP9, but overall, that's a banger. No MP9 being taken from the grave either. 8-8. They're straight back in, and that's with Tech9s, flashes, and smokes.
And that should have been Liquid's bonus round. KD and Banana, they have no presence over on Apps, no presence on middle either. This is playing into Liquid's hands, but KD needs to get this shot. He needs to connect, and he's done just that. Yakindar now moves up close. There's no counteractive play. Molly's tossed in instead. Yakindar with the 5-7. Coming through the 5-7 is going to do nothing really. And Canids been closed in from the different angle. Naflight now goes in with his 5-7 to get 3. 3 quick headshots from Naf. Goes down finally, but the damage has been done.
Absolutely mauls them with the sidearm. Puts it into a position for Liquid to convert this round now. The pistol doing all the work. You've just got to finish it. Deco backs off towards New Box, throws out the cheeky smoke as well, giving him a little bit of a shroud to play off of. Vacadium, he's just playing back towards CT. It's the aggression from Skulls that catches him off on the peak, and they do find their form in that round. 3 Musketeers on the saved weapons that were brought over from the prior round. Ooh, giving a little bit of BESTIA style straight back to them. You smoke deep mid, you get the walk down. 1-for-1 trade early towards the bottom of Banana. Luchov, he might not expect this either, so you've got deep mid control completely for free. Then the setup on a peak with the AWP. Skulls is just waiting here for an opportunity to strike. Coiled like a viper, shuts down another man. And you've lost one of those weapons already. It's just a Tech9 and 2 AKs in play. Luchov gets hit by the nade. ODDIK is going to give that one up.
You have Thomas in, who was waiting this whole time in Apps. They've got themselves a couple of kills. Suddenly the advantage goes in favor of BESTIA. Twist with a bit of a labored spray, but doesn't get punished by it. And he's going to get pushed into. Molotovs and flashes firing his way towards him, and Luchov gets a 1-for-1 trade. It's down to him versus Yakindar. Yakindar, though, fast with that rotation. Could catch Luchov off guard. Throwing the smoke up onto Arches. It's all about the next kill, and Yakindar gets the timing peak. Liquid move across to 11. But how the hell did that even get so close, Jackie? Because the opening 20 seconds of that round was all Liquid. BESTIA half buying into this round. Yakindar and Luchov, little do they know, they're on the opposite side of the smoke to each other. But Yakindar, once this smoke clears, there could be 2 or 3 Ts that line up for him. Surely at some point, though, Luchov is going to try and move his way around and not be able to maneuver at all. No, he does bypass Yakindar. Yakindar's just got everything in his favor, but Deco checks his angles, and Naf may get 2, but it puts way more pressure on Cadian. He'll pass with flying colors on the first, but the run and gun spray from BESTIA takes it down into a 2-on-2.
Oh, mate, that round absolutely was bananas, Vince. Somehow they come out on top, finding their way into the back of the bomb site, though, and you've got weapons to work with. Thomasin fires off the warning shot, heralds the face and the head of Deco. Well, that's splattered. Thomasin on the repeat round through ruins, takes down Twists, put it all into a 1v1. Match point on the line here for Liquid if they can prevail in the clutch. And it's Skulls. He's ice cold in these sort of scenarios. Has the bells and whistles to work with as well. Nades in the back pocket, but time is ticking down. Does have a kit to play off. Thomasin waits for the face, sees it, and seizes the opportunity as well. Stays alive in the game. Yeah. Skulls eating the nade as well towards mid, but Cadian still making the difference with the AWP. Again, another hero play.
Again, another round where the AWP has to have some impact. It's MP9's Ikindo, you madman. Luchov is going to devour that all day, every day, and that puts way more pressure on Naf. We've seen him pass with flying colors in this very position before with the 5-7, but the MP9 lets him down. And although Cadian lands the shrapnel onto Luchov, it's another 3v3 retake, and considering the weaponry, should be favoring the Argentinians.
You're set up for this, you've got crossfires, post plants to play off. CT's realizing they don't want to throw away that AWP for free either. Skulls also has an AK, so back off, play towards the A site. You got that pick inside of apartments. You'll take that one to the grave. Twist is the only player that just had a pistol to work on, so he can stay able to CZ, maybe find an exit at best. But the game's getting a whole lot closer now.
Nice kill. Can let the bomb do the rest onto Noxy. It doesn't even have to kill him outright. That should be Noxy dead now from the bomb. Twist has done his job. Well played by him, goes down with the ship at great cost to the economy of Bestia. But
holding the peak on the pallet. A lot of the T-side grouping back up towards mid now, looking to fight for control of the brackets. Cadian needs to deliver. The close shot connects on the back of the leg, and Deco is down for the count.
Great opening.
That Liquid give up some of the defense. They posture off. Now you start to take space. Thomasin out through balcony. Arch being executed on as well, but they're coming back quick.
Skulls just has to get one kill here, and that may be enough alongside Twists. With 6 seconds left, they're laying down the T's and putting them into an early grave. Liquid gonna have a map point. They're gonna have a match point here to kick off the Americas RMR. Such an important round. Relief on the face of Cadian. HE tossed out, all about timing, just a little bit too early. Tom is in now, going to be pushing behind that. Realizing that there may be some eyes trained up. The smoke's going to be deployed as well onto the brackets. No great guess from the CTs as to where this is going to end. And Twist, though, single-handedly shuts the door on 3. And down it comes. Liquid, and the blink of an eye, take the 13-11. A really nice Valorant attempt from Bestia, but ultimately it was a bridge too far.